Happy Prince. The statue of the Happy Prince stood high above the city. It was covered with skulls, as blue jewels, and the red jewel hung was waist. Everyone thought it very beautiful. Wouldn't you like the Happy Prince? Mother said to his little birds when he cried. Sat in the statue and said, I'm glad someone in the world is happy. One night, a little bird flew alone out to the city. The other birds in Egypt now, where I can stay tonight, he thought. Then he saw a statue. I will stay there, he thought. It's high up, so plenty of fresh air between feet of the Happy Prince. A good and bedroom, he thought. But as he put in his wing, a large drop of water fell on him. He looked up. That is very strange, he said. There is not a cloud of the sky, but it is raining. Then another drop fell. I can't stay on the statue that daddy keep me dry, he thought. I must find another place. And he decided to fly away. But as he opened, a third drop fell. He looked up and saw, oh, what did he see? The eyes of the Happy Prince was full of tears. Tears ran down golden face. The face was very beautiful in the moonlight, and bird sorry for him. Who are you? Asked the bird. I am the Happy Prince. Then why you're crying? I am wet with your tears. When I was alive, said the prince, I had, like every other man, these were tears were. I lived in a palace and here no sadness, and played with my place in a beautiful garden. In the evening I danced. The high wall in the garden. I didn't know when lay in the other side, called the Happy Prince. I was pleased to my little world. Now I am dead and appear. I can see unhappiness of my city. My heart is a cheap metal, but even that poor heart can feel. And so I cry. Oh, said the bird to himself. He's not all gold. Gold on the other side. Far away from here, said the Happy Prince in the low voice. The poor house in the little street. Through an open, I can see a woman of the table. Her voice is very thin, rough for his hands. He's making ladies for a dance in the palace. Her little boy, she is very ill. She is crying because he water from the river. Little bird, will you take my red jewel for him? I cannot move to him. In Egypt, said the bird. Little bird, said the prince. Please stay with me for one night and do this for me. Mother is so unhappy. The Happy Prince looked very sad, and the little bird was sorry for him. It is very cold here, he said. I'll stay with for one night. Tomorrow I will take a jewel. Thank you, little bird, said the prince. So the bird took the great drill from the prison and flew from the roof of the town. He passed the palace and heard the sound of dancing window with her lover. "I hope ready for the dance next week," he said. So lazy. The bird flew and flew. At last he came to a poor little hut and looked inside. The boy was lying on the bed. The mother was asleep. He was so tired. He flew and read great jewel on the table. He flew around the bed, moving at the boy's face at his wing. "Oh," said the boy, "my face then feels so hot. I think I'm getting better." And he fell asleep. Then the bird flew back to the happy prince. "It's strange," the bird said. "It was very cold, but I feel warm. That is because a good thing," said the prince. The little bird fell asleep. When day came, the bird flew down for a bath. A clever man saw him. "That is very unusual. That kind of bird he in winter. I better write it down. I will go to Egypt," thought the bird. When the moon came up, "Can I do it for you in Egypt?" he said. Little bird," said the prince, "please will you stay for one more night?" "My friend is waiting for me," answered the bird. "Far away across the city," said the prince, "I can see a young writer in a little room at the top of the house. He is dripping, covered with papers. At his side, dead flowers. He has finished a story, cold, and he couldn't write. There is no fire in the room, and he is weak and hungry. I will wait for one more night," said the bird kindly, and will say to him. "Take him one of my eyes," said the prince. "Beautiful blue stars from India." He can finish his story. "Can you, dear prince?" said the bird. "I can't do that." And he began to cry. "Do it," said the prince. So the bird took its prince's eye and flew away to the young room. It was easy because he is a hole in the roof. Sitting with head in the head, the bird flings. Up, a beautiful jewel was lying as dead flowers. "Someone likes my stories," he cried happily. "Someone who's read my books. Now I've finished my story." On the next day, the boy down to the river. He watched scening of the walking to Egypt. He cried, but no one listened to him.